Welcome to Love Them Knives channel. And we got a mess already, don't we? we got all kinds of oils and cleaning things all over my carbon fiber. This is from Remette, my friends. This is from Remette. It's the RT-Cool Whale knife, okay? So let's check it out, see what it's all about. I just got it yesterday in the mail, and it's a cool whale in the mail, and it's for sale. Now, got it in the zipper pouch. The Cool Whale knife, and it comes with a microfiber cloth, nice little zipper pouch here. Really an inexpensive knife here, although the Cool Whale also comes in a full titanium M390 variant. So you can do that if you go, oh, this one is G10 and it's 14C, okay? So this is, what, $42? Something like that, right? Okay. Doesn't say on that page, but I believe it was around $42. Cool Whale, 14C, 28N, G10 handle, and there's variants, I reckon, and then there's some titanium ones up there, Storm Anno and some other stuff there as well. So add it to your cart or not, whatever. This is the model number, Cool Whale knife. Overall, almost 8 inches. They're saying 3.15 blade and 14C. Reverse tanto, and it's a flat grind, etc. Okay, cage ceramic bearings, etc. Reverse tanto. But, you know, Remette, they just, wow, they're in it. They're in it. They're right there. I started doing them about maybe 2-3 years ago, and they have just kicked ass. And their game is, they've upped their game from when they first started. But really, when they first started, they were making good knives. But it's even getting better, and the design cues are, you know, they've really hit some really good ones. That gravity knife they did, etc., etc. But there's just so many that they've done. And you know what? I'll put the links to my other Remette videos down below. You can click on either the description section or look at the top of the comment section. I'll pin it up there. Click on read more, and then it'll drop down. You can see all the other Remette knives that I have put on my channel, and a goodly number. And you know what? They're good. I like them. This is one thing about this. There's no left hand on this. I thought that was a little unusual, although they got tapered screws here, and so they're flush with the handle, and you know, this is good. It's flexible enough to slide in your pocket, but it's stiff enough to hold on and not go anywhere. And there's your lockup, and that's 25 to 30%. And of course, it's proud liners, not nested, but looks like they're skeletonized. Yeah. Now, you really think that's a 3.15 inch blade? I'm saying it's not, but I could be wrong. See, look at that. That's 3.5. I was going, oh my God, that's got to be at least 3.3. And I was being conservative, but that is at least 3.3. It's really 3.45. It's close to 5, and that's 3.5 right there at 90 millimeters. But let's say 87, 88 millimeters. And then overall, they were right about that. It's like a 7.85 overall at a, what, 20 centimeters? Right on the knot. Yeah, pretty close. So this is a bigger knife than what this is disclosing to you. Isn't that strange? Unless they're talking about cutting length, that would make more sense, but they don't say that. Okay, whatever. But it is more like a bead blast blade, that's for sure, than a stone washi. It, you know, it's got some heft to it, but not too much. But for the size, I mean, basically this is a full-size knife. It's almost 8 inches overall length, and it's almost a 3.5-inch blade. Got a thumb ramp here with some jimping on it, ambidextrous thumb studs. Let's see what we got. Let's see if I can nip a little bit right in here and kind of see where we are. 2.7 at 0.10. So probably started with 3 millimeters, somewhere in there, you know, blade stock. Okay. And overall, 0.52. It's contoured G10, kind of a G-mascus looking stuff, you know. So probably all the handles look a little bit different. All right. When they come through the process, but 0.52 at 13.2. So it's got some width here. And it has some texturing, but it looks more textured than it feels. All right. So it feels pretty damn smooth here. And you've got, okay, so you got these standoffs that are pretty sturdy. And then you got the little pin for the lanyard, which they didn't, you know, drill a hole through for the lanyard. Now, I'm kicking this down. It's a flipper tab. It's jimped, but it's not too huge. It's pretty well muted, and it's in line. And then these ambidextrous thumb studs make it really easy. They're really nicely positioned in proximate with the scales. So you can dig under there real easy without, you know, even thinking about it, and you can kick that open. It's got a nice little drop, and it gets over the detent ball pretty quick, and then the rest of it's good, and it's centered. No blade play or lock rock, any of that foolishness. They just make a good knife, and really, the fit and the finish is great. It's good for the price, that's for sure. Now, if you like budget knives, and if the Cool Whale appeals to you, then I've got nothing to say that says watch out or, you know, that kind of thing. No, I think this is a nice knife, a good carry, you know, but these days when you're an enthusiast, you definitely want to buy a design you really like. And this has really got a lot going for it, doesn't it? Oh, by the way, maybe I ought to check to make sure our blade's kind of nice and clean and sharp and all that. And yeah, I didn't feel anything. Nope, never felt anything catch or nick or any of that. Oh, go the rest of the way. There we go. Yeah. Okay, it's good, and it's sharp out of the package. And here's, you know, it's got microfiber cloth, zipper pouch, nice here. This box is just, you know, very, very ordinary, but it's okay. It's got what it needs here. And so you've got that as well, but feels good in the hand. The ergos are pretty good. There's really nothing here to mess with you. Pocket clip is hitting me in an odd spot, so that could get old after a while, depending on, you know, your cutting tasks and everything. But you can get to a position where you can get up on this knife pretty well, and you can get control here, this nice big choil, etc. in here. But the plunge looks symmetrical. Yeah, I mean, wow. Well, the machines they use these days are so gnat's ass, you know. They're going to get it right. It'd have to be like you screwed up the setup or something like that. But once you got it set up, then, you know, it's going to be right on. They're going to be so much the same. And this one is good. So, the Cool Whale. Not sure why they named it that, but it is what it is. Check out Remette on Instagram. You'll get a lot of pictures and stuff. Also, the website. And I'll leave links for all that, you know, website, Insta. And also, Remette, I believe, is being sold by White Mountain Knives. And also, you can check tack knives, TACKNIVES.com. He's out of Miami, and he also carries other brands other than the OTFs and automatics that he does. He's also making some unique manual knives that he's designing down there, but also he carries Remette. So if you kind of haven't found it, you can check that out, also on Amazon. So I don't know how you're going to miss it, right? Feels good. I like the G10. I like G10. It's pretty rugged. It holds up really well. And, you know, you got ceramic bearings. You got a nice drop. It's over the detent really quick. Where's my balance point? Right in here. Okay. So good. Good. Reverse grip. Yeah, it feels good as well. Wow. So very fidget friendly. You can kick this open however you want. It's got a flipper tab. It's got all the thumb stud stuff. You know, you're going to flick it with the thumb studs because it doesn't have a cutaway or anything in here, but you can actually flick it on the side of the blade if you want, you know, like that, like I just failed to do. Okay, there you go. But you can do that. So, detent is adequate. Should we say that before I throw my shoulder out? Yeah, it's adequate. And that's nice because you got a flipper tab and these, so it's not like a front flipper or something where you need to kind of moderate that detent. This is nice and snappy. It really is. All right. Check it out. I'll put all the links down below, and you guys stay sharp.